Before, the mentality here in the United States was that we're a melting pot, which meant that as people came to our country, they were expected to let go of their previous identities, nationalities, culture, and customs in order to become American, including learning English.
I moved to the United States in 2016 from Venezuela. There's 6 million of us all around the world trying to escape the current dictatorship. For obvious reasons, we just had to leave home.
Just like we're all special ed teachers, we're all MLL teachers. And so we need to approach every lesson with, yes, a content goal as well as a language goal. We can take a look at who the student is and then, of course, do what teachers do best, which is to make the necessary accommodations and to know what those language skills are that we want our students to learn.
Part of being a multilingual learner teacher is deciphering those unique traits of your students, sitting down, being able to look through your toolbox of strategies and techniques, and identifying what might work best for each individual one. There's no one size fits all.
Our multilingual learner students have a cultural need too. Most of them were born in the United States, but perhaps at home they might have a different culture.
We need to appreciate the diversity that people bring into our country, helping them and supporting them to learn English while also supporting their first language. We're then allowing that child to go into the world being able to speak in more than one language and also maintain their identity, which complements our communities.
A lot of these kids are coming in with trauma. 6, 7-year-olds are coming in with tragic stories. They have no counseling available to them to help in the healing process. So they need support, they need understanding, they need compassion from our educators. And a lot of that falls on the fact that teachers and support staff are desperate for training.
I had really amazing teachers all throughout high school that really pushed me to try to be my best self. I always talk about a teacher I had at William Penn. I'm still trying to find another educator and another teacher as great as he was. He created a sort of a shelter for all newcomer students. When we all were struggling, I really don't know where I would be if I wouldn't have had his support.
We really need more teachers in the building who are advocating for those students and helping to meet those needs and helping teachers meet those needs.
As a state, we're seeing that there is value in students being biliterate and bilingual.
We've definitely had an influx of new positions being created, so it's definitely a step in the right direction. These kids now have more than 1 or 2 points of contact.
We're equally proud of all the other programs that have been introduced in our state that also support dual language education.
However, the ratios of student to that faculty are still extremely high, and it kind of forces staff to triage the problems.
I think freshman year, I had a really hard time understanding that I deserved that chair as much as the person sitting next to me.
I think what's holding us back is we underestimate the potential of these students, and we underestimate the resources that are required and the supports that we need in order to let these students meet that potential.
I am capable and I'm smart and I can do whatever I set my mind to. A lot of times, students of color or students in general, we really question ourselves. So I think my mind has evolved to accepting and embracing the fact that I deserve this and that I earned it and that I do deserve to be sitting in that class as much as everybody else is.
Good teachers know that they need to approach the classroom as a lifelong learner. If teachers are constantly being in a position to learn, then they can always remember what it's like to be a student. Good teachers continually try to get to know who those students are a little bit better. You know, when good teachers are allowed to do those things, amazing things can happen. Amazing things can happen in the classroom.